how much footage was captured, or where it may have been distributed. Girls began frantically texting, only to have the detective take the microphone. Please stop using your phones. We have reason to believe the footage was being live-streamed through the school's Wi-Fi. Using the network could compromise evidence. Panic spread through the crowd. We need to collect samples from the cups on the table. It's a simple cheek swab that will help us identify any DNA left on the cameras. As we lined up, rumors spread like wildfire. Who had done this? How long had we been watched? When I reached the front, Detective Chen checked my name against a list, then pulled me aside. "You're on a different list," she said quietly, leading me to a separate room where about 20 other girls waited. Detective Ramirez closed the door. "I'm sorry, but your names were found on a separate file. Your images were specifically being targeted and sold on private forums." The room spun around me. Targeted? Sold? Why us? Then I realized the only thing connecting everyone in this room was that we'd all been to the student council vice president's pool parties this summer. The next announcement came 3 hours later. Principal Winters approached the microphone looking 10 years older. "Students, the investigation has identified those responsible for installing the cameras." She paused.